Hello everyone, this is the iGuy and you're watching 5 basic tips to building a desktop in Sim Square. Right, so you've decided to build a custom desktop in Sim Square and you don't know where to start. So here I am to try and help you along the process, okay, to get you started so that you don't make mistakes when you're going to be shopping in Sim Square. Now I've been in Sim Square for the past 20 over years. Okay, my dad brought me to Sim Square when I was 10 years old, okay, and since then Sim Square has been my home. Despite what everyone has said about the shopping mall, it's always awesome to be here. Now a lot of people have said that Sim Square is a place of scammers. You know, I know that there have been a lot of incidents happening recently and people are not really confident of shopping here, but it really isn't that bad if you know where to look. Okay, so here are my 5 tips if you're going to be shopping for a computer desktop. This is what you've got to do. Tip number 1. Now, when building a custom desktop, you need to decide what you need the desktop for. Do you need it for gaming? Do you need it for office work? Or so on and so forth. Do you need it as a multimedia PC? You've got to decide. Before even deciding on the budget, you've got to decide what you need the desktop for. Now, a lot of people feel that when building a desktop, the more I spend on my desktop, the longer it'll last me. For example, if I spend 10k on a desktop, it'll last me 10 years. But that's not true. People who spend a lot on their desktops expect a certain quality. And if you're going to be spending 8k, 10k on a desktop, chances are you're going to be spending that amount of money on your desktop again and again and again. And you're going to be changing your parts, in the next couple of months. Some of my friends change parts every few months, some change parts every year. So it really doesn't mean that if you're going to be spending a lot on your desktop, it's going to last you longer. Okay? It's the same as if you're going to be spending on a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, it doesn't mean it's going to last you 10 years, okay? People who buy such cars tend to change their cars every few years because they demand a certain performance, just like how geeks like me wants a certain standard of performance in our computers, yeah? Now, tip number 2. When shopping at Sim, now, before you even come to Sim Square, do your research. Now, in IT, there's a lot that you can find on the internet. There are a lot of websites that can be of good help. 2 websites that I usually go to are Tom's Hardware. Okay, I'm just going to put the link right here. And also hardwarezone.com.sg. Okay, there's a local site, by the way. So these sites, and there are a lot of other sites that can give you a lot of information about the hardware that you're going to get. Okay, and even if you're looking for prices in Simlim, please don't come here just to look at your prices. Okay, a lot of these prices are available online. Okay, you can go to a lot of these shops websites and they have their updated price list online. We can check out the prices, okay, get a quotation done up for yourself, and then you'll be able to get a rough estimate of how much you're going to be spending on your computer, right? Third tip isn't really a tip, it's more of just a general guide of where to go if you're going to be looking for your custom desktop parts. Now, when you first reach Sim Square, you're going to be greeted by a total of 6 floors, each covering a general part of information technology, from cameras to projectors. Now, if you're going to be looking at computer hardware for a custom desktop, where you're going to be is actually the 4th floor onwards. So we're going to be talking about the 4th, 5th and 6th floor, and there are a lot of shops for you to go and explore. You feel free to just take a walk, and might I remind you, please don't be scared to walk around, and don't be scared to check out like the corners and the back alleys of Sim Square, because there are a lot of nice people, contrary to what people say that there are a lot of scammers around. Okay, as long as you do your research, I believe you're gonna be fine. Tip number 4. Installation and assembly costs. Now, a lot of times when people ask me regarding assembling the desktop or installing software when they first build a desktop, it's important to check with the shop first, okay, so that you avoid any hidden costs. It's not actually hidden, it's actually a very popular fee that some shops charge, okay. Some shops do charge installation fee for the software they're going to install, for example your Microsoft Windows, your Office, so on and so forth, and also for assembly, you know. some shops actually charge an assembly fee because, you know, there's going to be a lot of work and labor going into fixing all the parts together so that you have a brand new desktop to bring home. So it's really important for you to make sure that you check all this, okay, before you make your purchase. Just ask the shop, you know, is there an assembly fee, is there an installation fee, so that you don't get scared out of your ways. I don't think it's really expensive, okay. Fees like that go from, I think, $20 to about $80, $100, okay, for some shops. And some shops, like I know, actually do assembly and installation for free. And tip number 5, have fun while you're doing it. Building a desktop is a daunting and a very exciting journey, okay, especially if this is your first one, which I think you'll be considering you're watching this video. Sim Square is one of the best places to shop for your IT hardware, and you're gonna have a lot of fun, okay, exploring all the parts, okay. It might seem a lot complicated at first, okay, but it's gonna be great, you know. Make sure you do your research, come to SimLim, spend an afternoon, don't rush, okay, just take an afternoon off, okay, enjoy the music, okay. It's gonna be Chinese music, it's gonna be dance, it's gonna be techno, there's a lot to explore, and soak in the atmosphere, just soak in the atmosphere of being in touch with so much technology around you, and I'm sure you have a great time, okay. If you guys need any tips on building a desktop or where to find good shops in SimLim, you can ask me for my personal recommendations, okay. This is the iGuy signing out, okay, gonna have dinner soon. Catch you guys later.